How to know if your relationship is fake or real? Grab your stick, grab your drink. Let's get into this thing right now. What up? What up? What up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you, and you know what it is. It's the Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. I'm the Real Cigar Jeff, man. Y'all do me a favor. Look below in the description, man. Support the channel. Get the merch. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We got to jump right into this thing tonight. But before I get into it, y'all know I got to introduce my resident relationship expert, always available, man. Gotta let her introduce herself and tell y'all what she's sipping on tonight as we jump into this thing about real or fake relationship.
I'm always available. Uh,
Yeah, yes. That's why we do it. We record this on a Tuesday, y'all. So
Lord,
if it got late in the week, she might not be available.
thanks, JB, for having me back. What's going on, everybody out there in the podcast world? It's your girl Rhonda. I'm keeping it simple tonight based on this topic. So I'm sipping on some water tonight. Uh, Plus, I had probably one of the best fish plates I ever had at this place called Show Mars, and I don't know what's gonna happen. So,
Oh,
so
what
it
kind of
was,
fish you had?
man. They called it the best flounder in the world, and doggone, I had me a three flounder fish plate with some crinkle cut fries. You know how I love my crinkle cut fries. I'm gonna send you a picture. I'll send you a picture after.
I need to put that in the thumbnail. I need to put that in the thumbnail for this video. Look, y'all gotta understand, we from North Carolina now.
I
You
said,
got some
man,
good
I said
old
I may
fried
have to take
flounder now.
PB and Jeff to doggone show Mars while they in town. Mm.
Look, I ain't gonna pass up no flounder now. Hey, shout out Captain Travis. Every time I go out deep sea fishing, I tell him, man, well, hey, take me to go get some flounder, dog. My
Fun.
mama will be proud if I got some flounder. She ain't interested in all this grouper and snapper, but if I bring home a flounder, she gonna be interested. So you sipping on water tonight? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sipping
Hey,
on
look.
water tonight. Yeah,
Okay. Hey, look. Y'all
my
know
nap went a little long. My nap went a little long.
her nap went a little long. She ain't had a chance to get it together. I'm just getting back. I'm just getting back from Orlando, guys. I apologize. I've been running around a little crazy tonight, but y'all know, man, I'm still smoking my CI knockoff. It's a Romeo and Julieta. I love this stick, bruh. And of course, tonight, y'all see I'm drinking it out of the merch. Look below the
Mm.
description. You can support the channel, get the merch. Got my margarita tonight, but instead of I got my 1800 coconut to go into that. So y'all see it, that 1800 coconut. A lot of y'all drink that 1800, but y'all ain't on that 1800 coconut for your margaritas yet. So yeah, I got that going. Telling you, you cannot miss with the 1800 coconut. If you like rum haven and all that kind of stuff, get that 1800 coconut, put it in your margarita mix. Guaranteed to get you tight. Boy, we gonna jump right into this thing. How to tell if your relationship is fake or real.
Mm.
Rhonda, when you got the topic today,
Oh, literally.
what was your thoughts and feelings on this thing?
I don't know. I mean, I think the thing that popped up first was like, okay, either they can't or won't make time to see you. Like there's not an effort there to, just all these promises because maybe they met online or something. But I'm like to know if it's real or fake. Yeah, if they can't or make won't time or won't make time to see you, or they're always asking you for things.
Okay. Now let me ask you this though, Rhonda. Let me ask you this. While I got you now, do you think a lot of people are stuck in fake relationships, but because they don't want to be alone, they're trying to act like it's real?
Oh, people are definitely in denial. I was telling one of my friends today while we were in that show Mars. I said, man, I'm tired of people and their husbands. Tired of them. I'm like, man, like I said, I
Uh-uh.
don't know if I'm jaded or what,
Uh-uh.
man, but I'm like, yes, tired. Not tired. Tired.
Sick and tired. Sick and tired.
So no, I think
Look, hey, got
but what I was thinking where you were coming from though, I was thinking, was it about someone who was scamming people.
Hmm.
That's where I was coming
Yes,
from.
we gonna go there.
But no, if we talk
Yes,
about relation, oh yeah, I think a lot of people technically, if we gonna talk about like relationships where people are, oh, they definitely fake.
absolutely,
They definitely fake.
absolutely,
Yeah, but I was thinking from the
guys, y'all.
standpoint of somebody being scammed or taken advantage of.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and again, I look, look, man, Rhonda, I agree with everything you're saying, and y'all got to understand, man. When I was researching for tonight's topic, I saw this article that I sent to Rhonda, and she couldn't open it, but I was able to open it. So
I sure could.
we gonna go over that. We gonna we gonna go we gonna go over that article tonight, and then I got another article. And the reason why I'm doing it twofold, guys, is simple. The reason why I'm doing it twofold is simple. Some of y'all are getting scammed from the beginning, but you get emotionally attached. And now that you're in it, now you got to know what's happening once you're in it. How do you know it's a scam when you're getting into it? How do you know it's fake when you're getting into it or real when you're getting into it? Versus now, okay, it don't matter. I'm in it. So now
Mm-hmm.
how do you know it's real or fake once you officially made it, real and whatever? Because guys, one of the things, I'm taking a break. We did the Diddy stuff with marriage, and then we did Travis Kelsey thing, about soulmates and that kind of thing. And I appreciate all y'all watching on the soulmates one. And last week we did the one about Kanye West's previous relationship. And I wanted to get back to this because a lot of people would say to me, "Hey Jeff, those are not real relationships." And I'm sitting there like, okay, you know what?
Oh.
What's real and what's fake,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because a lot of people it's like, oh, they got money, that ain't real. Oh, they celebrities, they not real. And then what you realize is a lot of people around are sitting in there and are sitting there watching us, and they just like, well, that ain't reality. Well, what is reality? Like, so how do you know if your relationship is real or fake? Go ahead, jump in there,
With
Ron.
that being said, if you don't have no money, that mess is fake. I'd rather be on that end than to be sitting over
Hey,
there
look,
broke.
Rhonda said, I'd rather have the fame and have some money and it be fake than
Yeah,
to
man.
be not have no money and be in a real relationship.
No, 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 no. Them broke ones. Why you gonna stay with somebody? Look, you had said on previous relationship podcasts, don't have a woman if you can't afford that woman.
Yes, that's true. It's
Nobody
true.
should be dating there. Because if they really was gonna take care of the woman or married or however you want to put it, yeah, you don't, you know, like yeah, man, it
And why
ain't
do I?
it. Look, what's love got to do with it? I'm gonna say that every single time. You better have your
Well, but
paper together.
and that's the reason why I had these conversations with people is nobody ever teaches you the financial side of a relationship. Okay, and what happens is a lot of guys are getting raised liberally now, and the women are getting raised from a conservative standpoint of saying have your own. So the guy's being raised that she need to do 50-50, and the woman being raised, you need to do your own thing. Don't believe in no man, don't trust no man. And a lot of these relationships are now confused and now fake and fighting and all that kind of stuff because the man is being taught liberally and the woman is being taught like a man. So the man is saying the man is being taught go get you a woman who can contribute and take care of you. The woman being taught go do everything you can do on your own. Don't depend on no man for nothing. So now, because people are getting taught a certain way, we got to dive into this thing on is your relationship real or fake? And y'all got to understand, we gonna look, man, go back in look, you're gonna see the card during this video. I'm gonna link the relationships one to it. Ron and I did a deep dive on dating apps. Okay. And a lot of y'all are meeting people on dating apps, you're meeting people on social media, you're getting into the DMs. The song say it go down where? It
In the
go
DM.
down in the DM. It go down in
That's
the
what they say.
DMs, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they say. So what I
Mm-hmm.
first want to get to, guys, as we jump right into this thing, because when I saw this article, I'm like, guys, if you're in a relationship, the relationship is the hardest thing you're gonna ever uh, take on in your life. Everything else is easy compared to relationship. Your job gets easier, your kids get easier, but your relationship never get easier. The relationship is the hardest thing you're always working on in your life. Well, could it be that your relationship is based in fakeness versus realness? And so when I saw this thing, I'm realizing that a lot of this stuff starts on the dating app. A lot of this stuff starts in social media. So I'm gonna share this screen, Rhonda, and we're gonna jump right into this thing. This is the Rhonda ain't seen these articles, guys. So y'all, y'all give us some grace.
You don't have to give
Okay.
me no grace.
We over here at Fox News. We over
Yes,
here
don't
at
give me
Fox
no
News.
grace.
We over here at Fox News. Guys, this article came up on Fox News. Romance scams on the rise as Americans look to dating apps for love. 5 tips to protect yourself. Rhonda, can you see that okay?
As much as I want to see of it,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. After losing her husband, Beatrice turned to an online dating site for seniors. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she quickly matched and fell hard for a person she thought was a 66-year-old Spanish lumberjack who looked uncannily like her husband. I was missing not having him here to talk about. You know
Mm.
what was going on in the world and everything. Beatrice, who asked her real name not be used, told Homeland Security Investigations. Y'all got to understand, these scammers are big time. She's talking to Homeland Security. So somebody suggested me to go online to a dating service, and this guy's picture shows up, and he's just, George. He's no George Clooney, nothing gorgeous, but in fact, he had a resemblance to my husband. All my Spotify, Amazon Music people, this is going to be linked in the description, so you'll be able to see the article. The man spent about 4 months texting and calling the woman before he felt he had gained her trust. Then he began asking her to wire him money. Now, for all of y'all sitting out there, oh, she's stupid anyway. Nah, man. Once somebody connects with you emotionally, that money coming out your pocket. That money is coming out your pocket. What you think about that, Ron?
Um, Based on how big of a business this industry actually is, um, it's not as it's not as cut and dry as like you just don't send anybody money. Especially if you are of retirement age and probably got a nice little nest egg and then you want to be helpful, and then on top of that you add in the loneliness and the grief to it.
Ooh, ooh.
It's easy. It's
Did
easy
we
to.
talk about Ron? Did we talk about this last week?
I
What kind
believe
of
we did.
soulmate? What kind of soulmate based on grief?
Hold on, let me go back in my
See,
notes.
look, we talked about this thing last week. This lady is missing her husband. She's 66, y'all, so she's still young,
Mm.
right? You go back to our podcast last week and we talked about the 6 different soulmates. And it talked about the soulmate that is rooted in grief. I can't
Soul
remember the
contract.
name.
It was a soul contract.
Soul contract
Mm-hmm.
based on grief. So this dude tapped
Yeah, I
into
be
the
paying
fact
attention.
that she yeah, I apologize. Rhonda drinking water tonight, so she real. Right? So that's what y'all can already see it. Beatrice isn't alone. HSI said more than 70,000 people reported falling victim to romance scams in 2022, according to the FTC, with con artists taking on false identity and swindling smitten suitors out of their savings. Guys, are you smitten? Okay? Meanwhile, fewer couples are meeting through friends and in person, and at least 40% of them are meeting online. Guys, this is crazy. 4 out of every 10 people are meeting somebody online.
Yeah.
Although the age groups are vulnerable to this type of fraud, older adults reported losing $240 million to romance scams in 2022. Ron, what do you think when you hear that number?
It makes sense. In spite of the source, it makes sense
Mm.
that is that is.
Oh, that's petty. Petty online what? Petty online what? Petty. Can't even let it go for the podcast.
Only
Petty
be
online
no,
what?
I can't let it go at all because at the end of the day, like they know that Americans are easy targets.
Mm-hmm.
We got to be the main person in the room, and so yeah, so it's easy to get one over on you because you're American. Like,
Yep.
and
And, and,
everybody,
and
as much
guys,
as they may hate America, they still want to be over here and have all the benefits of it. And so they
yes.
know that if they could go after a certain group of people, and it
And,
hits
and,
every
and
age
guess
group.
what?
It hits every age
And it
group.
ain't just people who international. It's people who living right here domestically doing it too.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Advising parents about romance scams can be particularly challenging for adult children. Often, parents become enamored with their online relationships mistaking flattery and emotional connection for genuine affection. They may start by sending small amounts of money, believing they are helping a partner in need. Guys, this thing is, I ain't asking you for $5 grand up front. I ain't asking you for 10 grand. I'm asking you for 50. I'm asking you for 100. Look at what it says, guys. As trust builds, these seemingly harmless gestures can escalate. And before they realize that they are vulnerable to a significant financial loss. This emotional entanglement complicates the conversation as children strive to protect their parents while navigating the delicate balance of respecting their autonomy and decision. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do, guys, just for the sake of time, I'm going to jump down here, right? Here's the five. The tactics employed by romance scammers may change over time, but their core strategy remains rooted in social engineering, manipulating and influencing people to gain their trust. It is human nature to seek connection and trust, a quality that scammers exploit mercilessly. Guys, rooted in social engineering. How many of y'all got taught social engineering?
Nobody.
Okay,
Yeah.
nobody,
Mm-hmm.
right? Manipulating and influencing people to gain their trust. Okay. Number one, look out for common romance scam warning signs in online relationships. These are some of the common warning signs. Okay. The individual claims they live, work, or travel abroad. Despite claiming to be proficient in English, the individual uses improper grammar. The suitor claims to be significantly younger. The individual maintains a scant online presence, often claiming they are new to online dating and don't have photos of themselves. The person sends generic photos indicating a luxurious lifestyle that is AI generated. The
Mm-hmm.
individual requests or sends explicit photos and videos. The suitor talks about meeting soon, but always comes up with excuses not to do so, often at the
Mm-hmm.
last minute.
Mm-hmm.
If the individual does not accept a video call, it may be difficult to clearly see their face. The individual wants to move conversation off dating platforms and on to services like WhatsApp or Telegram. The individual quickly professes their love for you or love bombs you. The suitor asks if you've ever invested in an online cryptocurrency or foreign markets or sends links to cryptocurrency or foreign market trading forums. The suitor becomes combative or evasive when questioned about their authenticity. The individual has a backstory that seems unbelievable and inconsistent. What you think about that one, Ron?
No, I mean it makes sense. That's why I was like, well, you don't get to see like something always has to come up. That's what I was thinking about with those. I mean that
Yeah.
goes into a whole lot more detail with it, but no, it's a whole system to this. It's a whole system, and these people are plugging in, and they just on the prowl for somebody who's gonna take the bait
Yes.
because they know somebody's gonna take the bait. You just
Guys,
hope it better not be you.
they know you've been raised that love is blind. And if I know you've been raised that love is blind, you're gonna put that in your bio. That's who I know how to go at. That's who I know who to go after. Okay, guys. Everything this person is telling you, and y'all think, oh, I'm gonna Google him, I'm gonna reverse look up, and he already know you gonna do that. She already know how you've been raised. They already know what you're gonna do. They already got that figured out because they know emotion
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter. It's gonna override anything logically that you come up with. Number two, limit what you reveal about yourself on dating sites and social media, and be suspicious of unsolicited messages and calls. We're gonna just jump through these. Number three, approach online relationships slowly and set up a phone call or video call early in the relationship. What do you think about Rhonda setting up a phone call or video call early in the relationship?
I mean, on the surface, that makes sense. But if you're talking about somebody who has already got a ring of this stuff, I think you still can get got because
Mm-hmm.
again, this is they make their living off of this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I think if it's somebody that's fairly new to it, yeah, you could probably escape it. But from the things I've read about it, this stuff is very elaborate. Like they are
Yeah.
ready for
Like
almost
that.
anything to where they'll pay people to impersonate, and even they're getting a cut or whatever you said. Like it's a whole thing.
Yes. If you stay on these dating apps, guys, get ready for this. Some of y'all have been raised traditionally trying to find love technologically,
And
and
want
it
to
ain't
be
gonna work.
honest. They want to be honest. They want to be
Yes,
upfront. They
you
want to.
you think a relation yes, you think a relationship is about you pouring out your heart to somebody. That's not what a relationship is. I got to keep my wall up in a relationship more than I got to keep my wall up when I'm at a job. But we never get taught this. That's why this person who's going to scam you knows that this is what you're looking for, somebody to open up to. You looking to be an open book. And because you're coming off of a failed relationship, or like the lady earlier, her husband had died, she's
Mm-hmm.
looking for somebody who reminds her of her husband because she's lonely. That's soul contract. We talked about it last week. Number 4, do your own snooping, reverse image search their photos. Using Google Images, you can see the photos used in social media and on dating profiles appear elsewhere on the internet. Oftentimes, catfishers will use other individual photos to lure in their victim. You can right click on the image, click copy, then paste the image, paste the images.google.com. Google can help determine if AI was used to enhance the image. Rhonda, did you know this?
Well, I mean, I don't I haven't used AI stuff, and all that, even though that's the first thing now that pops up when you do Google something. But I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised that you could do all that. I'm just not that versed in it to be like, oh, let me take the
Uh-huh.
time to do that. But and I
Yep.
don't know how many people would take the time until stuff has gotten so suspicious that now you need to. I don't know if people would do
Yeah.
that in the beginning.
Absolutely, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Right? Number 5, never give money to someone who you haven't met, especially online. I want to stick a pin. I want to stick a pin in that one, right? Never give money to someone you haven't met, especially online, because a lot of y'all gonna sit here and say, "Well, Jeff, I ain't gonna ever do that." I think y'all missing the whole point. The reason you being targeted is because this person been studying your profile. This person been watching your every move. They didn't just see your profile and start connecting with you. They done already studied your every move, and they know what you're looking for. And a lot of people in social media world, whether you male or female, you trying to get that bag. Well, what's the number one reason people get taught, or the number one avenue people got taught that they can make money? It's called investing. It's called investing, right? So now I got to find something I can invest in to multiply my money. That's why the scams work, because they know you're looking for something. Because if you're coming out of a failed relationship, the first thing people say is, I'm gonna look out for me and I'm gonna get my bag. I'm gonna go make my own money. I got to make this money. I got to make up for everything I think I lost out on for this relationship. What do you
Mm-hmm.
think, Rhonda, when you hear about never give someone money that you haven't met?
Well, absolutely. But you try telling one of the elders, look, just because your phone ringing don't mean you supposed to answer it.
Mm-hmm. That's true, right?
They answer every call. It could say
Yeah,
potential spam, and they still want to
yes.
answer.
Scam likely. I'm picking it up.
Yes,
I want to talk. Yes, I don't know who it is. And one of the
yeah.
things y'all got to understand, this ain't age specific. The person who's been studying you online, and
Mm-hmm.
all of us have a digital footprint. If you go back up to the earlier one, it said the first thing they're going to do is try to move that conversation to WhatsApp or Telegram.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing they're going to do. I got to get you off of this app and get you into WhatsApp or Telegram. Why? Because a lot of y'all are going on dating apps not because you want to, but because you're trying to figure out, I got to do this game so that I can play the game, but I want to get out of this game as quick as possible. So they know that. They can already tell by your bio what you all about. That's the hardest part about this. This is why your money will come out of pocket quicker than you ever thought it
Well,
would.
and that's why
Okay?
it's important not to post all your relationships on Facebook or social media, I
On
should say.
Instagram.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, right. Like to show, like, it's just a thing where you see people that's always posting them in their bay. I'm like, oh Lord, trouble in
Guys,
paradise,
guys,
right?
when you go on these dating apps, that person already has your digital footprint.
We could be
They done
somebody. We could
already.
be somebody profile picture right there and don't even know.
Yes, yes, right. Guys, look. At the end of the day, when you start putting it out there on apps, the scam is going to start in these dating apps. That's why if you're on a dating app, the first thing you got to do is try to meet in person before any other conversations take place. If that person is not willing to meet you in person immediately, Guys, that thing, save it in your phone, is scam like.
And that's why the apps don't have to take but so much responsibility. They don't have to
Mm-hmm.
don't vet all these people or see if these images are AI
Yes.
generated and all this and all of that. And now from what I understand, like you were saying, how you could just tell it a story, like,
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, won't you make my numbers good for the doctor? Tell me what my
Absolutely.
life would be like with with everything. Like you could
Guys,
literally put anything in there and then let it come out with
everything's
a
AI
narrative.
now.
Hmm.
Everything is AI now, guys. And if everything is AI, guess what? You got to start recognizing that if somebody you feel like you connected with somebody who you've never met before on a dating app, guys, you know that's probably scam likely. And guess what? Magically, the person ain't gonna ever be local,
No, they never will.
right? That's why the first thing you want to do is try to meet in person. And they can get on Spirit and come meet you. They can get on
Mm,
Southwest and come meet you.
red
You gotta
flag.
get a There is no reason to have multiple conversations. You said red flag. There is no reason to have multiple conversations with a person that can't meet you in person immediately,
Hmm.
right? Immediately, guys. Like there's some things you got to demand, whether you male or female. There's certain things you got to demand. And the first thing I'm going to demand, if we connect, when can we meet in person? Unless you have a date for me meeting in person, and if you cancel on me, don't call me again.
No, but we like that's when people extend all the grace in the world. Like, well, oh, this came up or that came up. But
Yes.
I'm gonna take it to a whole another point too. Is what if you're already in a relationship? Since we're speaking on fakeness and realness with stuff, and hey, it's anniversary time. Your husband get gone. That
Mm-hmm.
wife get gone. Right? Like, what they
Mm-hmm.
out here doing? What else you got going on our anniversary? And
Yeah.
so people don't want to talk about again how the fakeness in their own relationships are still present in their everyday lives. And so, but yeah, but to see it with somebody online, but for a lot of people, it's right in your house, like right now,
Yeah.
bam.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to share with you guys, right? I apologize, guys. My phone going off, even though I got it on Do Not Disturb. But we had to jump on this dating app thing because we talked about this before, Rhonda. Y'all got to get in the playlist. Y'all gonna see the card up there that says relationships. Click on that, and you're gonna see the dating apps one because we went through this thing. Now we dealing with the scams in the dating app, right? Because the conversation here is whether it's real or fake, right? And y'all look, we just going. I watch the comments, guys. Y'all got down in the comments. Some of y'all text me and all that kind of stuff. I get it, right? So now we talking about real people. We getting away from the celebrity. We just talking about real things. The next article I want to get into, because I told y'all we're gonna jump into this thing real quick. Now I got the next article. Now that you done went through, now we can get you a little bit on the dating app. I got a little long article for you, Rhonda. So go ahead and get mad.
Mm,
Can you see that?
mm-mm. My eyes are closed. Yes, I can see it.
We over here at
Oh,
marriage.com.
Lord have mercy.
Look, we over here at
You know the game on,
marriage.com,
y'all. He
guys.
know the game on.
Yeah, look, I got the. I know it's opening night NBA. We recording this earlier than when y'all gonna see it. I had to get. I apologize, guys. I got off late from Orlando. I'm just getting back, but I
It's
had to
all
put
good.
both of these articles in here to make a point. Say what now?
I said it's all good.
What you
We
say?
here now.
Look, we here now, right? Look, we ain't coming. We here. So look, guys, I'm gonna go through these around the real fast, and then we're gonna just discuss the ones that stand out to you. Okay, guys? Again, my Spotify, Amazon, even my YouTube people, it's gonna be linked in the description. You can read everything, right? 24 clear signs you're in a fake relationship.
Mm,
Okay,
you said that real hard.
so
You said a
I'm
fake
trying to get
relationship.
through it. Trying to get through it. In a time when singles are looking for meaningful connections more than ever, it's surprising to learn that the dating world is full of fake relationships too. Blame social media, blame months in lockdown, blame dating apps. Whoever the culprit is, one thing's for sure: fake relationships are a toxic reality. If your relationship is toxic, more than likely it's because it's fake. When you scan social media posts of fake relationship couples, you would never you excuse me, you would never know that they were putting on a front. You would see myriads of tagged photos of smooching couples who look as happy as they can be, only to realize they're not. They're just
Mm-hmm.
acting up for some reason. Unlike a real relationship that grows and progresses, these fake relationships are most likely stunted by problems. Here we go, Rhonda. How do you define a fake relationship? A fake relationship is one where one or both partners pretend to be in love or committed but lack genuine feelings or intentions for
Mm-hmm.
real, lasting connection. From the outside looking in, a fake relationship looks like any other happy couple in love, but on the inside, something just ain't right. When you're in a fake relationship, you'll be able to feel it. Maybe not right away, but eventually you'll start to sense the telltale sign that your partner isn't as invested in your relationship as you once thought. Now, Rhonda, when I asked you what you thought about this topic tonight, what did you say? A
What
person
you talking
won't
about
make
when I
what?
first say what now?
A person won't make what for you if it's fake?
Yeah, I don't know what I say.
You said it won't make time. Lord, you're messing up the flow. You're messing up the flow. That's why I hate you and had your five guys and you ain't drinking.
You said it won't make
Rhonda,
time. You said it won't what? What I say?
you said it won't. The person won't make time for you. When I asked you, what did you think about the
Oh yeah, yeah,
topic?
yeah. Yeah, they won't. Yeah, they won't make time for it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she ain't had a five guys and she ain't drinking. So yeah. But guys, I want y'all to see this, right? Those first paragraphs have already said it. Your relationship is based on a social media presence, not a reality presence. Okay? How will I know what fake love feels like? This is the reason why I like this article, guys. Because y'all thought I was gonna bring something that told you how you know you in a real relationship. No, because all y'all think y'all real. This is
Mm.
what it talks
Yeah.
about when you know you in a fake one. Fake love feels like a void where true love should be. Fake love often feels insincere, lacks depth, and may come across as manipulative. It may leave you
You might as well
questioning the
shut
other
down there.
person's
We can
true
shut
intent.
it down there.
Well, you say I can shut it down, right?
But no,
Look,
that's good though. That's good. That's good. That's a good description.
it may leave you questioning the other person's true intentions and doubting the authenticity of their affection. Instead of romantic gestures and whispers in your ear, your relationship will feel shallower and more surface level. Deep conversations, you can forget them. What you'll be left with is a relationship based on sex with very little talking, connecting, and plenty of arguments and irritation.
Hey,
Right?
let me look. Let
Jump
me
in.
hang up and call my people now. Hang up and call my people
Hey,
now.
Rhonda, when I saw this article, I'm like, man, we might need to go live on this one. I said,
Oh Lord.
I don't need to do this one. I don't need to schedule this one. We might need to go live. Here's
Mm.
the deal, guys. What you'll be left with is a relationship based on sex with very little talking, connecting, and plenty of arguments and irritation. What do you think, Rhonda, when you hear that?
Like that's everybody I know that's married right now.
See, guys, like I'm telling y'all right now, this article opened up my eyes so
Well,
much.
it could be a moment too. It doesn't mean that because like of course it's not always like that. But that's it. Just seems like those patches stay longer than the other ones.
Yeah, yeah. So,
So
so, so here's the deal, guys. True love versus fake love. How can you tell? True love will leave you feeling good about yourself and your life. Fake love will not. Let's understand it like this. When you are deeply in love with someone, you will feel satisfied, respected, and happy. Notice, guys, happy is the emotion and it comes last. First, you're going to be satisfied and respected. Happy don't come until that. Here's the deal, guys. This one got me. When someone is faking love for you, you will feel insecure, unhappy, lonely, like you're walking on eggshells.
mm.
Like you're walking on eggshells. What you think about that one, Ronnie?
No, I agree. Like love, even though we were taught that love hurts, we don't know how to receive real love. Stuff that where
Mm-hmm.
people genuinely want you happy. No, like as little kids, if the boy picked on you or pull your hair, oh he like you. No, that's abuse. I saw a meme today that said I can't see red flags. I sat too close to the TV as a young child, so I can't see red flags coming my way.
His eyes messed up.
Yes,
That
right,
is true.
right.
We got right now. I stay on my phone and my iPad all day. Can't see nothing.
So
Can't
yeah,
see
so no,
nothing.
like if there was a way to flip this, man, it's no telling how relationships would be, because if it was the first part that's what you had in your relationship, people would have to be more accountable, and they would have to be more
Mm-hmm.
honest, right? Like they would have to be more vulnerable. And some people ain't ready to do that. But then you play with somebody butthole, then they'll give you all those things.
Hell no.
With the
Hell
way life is
no.
now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But see, look, and guys, Rhonda right though. You like a lot of people are not looking to build their relationship on a strong foundation.
No.
They're not looking to build their relationship on a strong foundation.
And once I marry
So,
you, I got you. So this is what it is. Is this what it's gonna be? We ain't
mm-hmm,
gotta work on nothing else. Not knowing you were 20 something when you got married, and now here you are 50,
mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
they should still be the same. No. And your
Oh
stuff
yeah.
ain't working.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now y'all hold on one second. I gotta go before we get into the 24 signs. I gotta get my iPad real fast. Hold on. Go. I ain't going nowhere. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I keep telling y'all I'm working while I'm actually doing the podcast. So it's just certain things that I can't do with my phone. So I apologize to y'all. But we look around the 24 signs you're in a fake relationship. Look at what this first question is. Everyone wants to be liked. Everyone wants to be liked. Okay? So the number one thing you're gonna find, guys, is the number one thing you're gonna find is whether it's a friendship or romance, nobody wants to admit they see signs of a fake relationship in their life. Guys, what's the first thing if you go to a 12-step program, right?
Hmm.
What's the first thing? What's the first thing? And you got to admit that you're an alcoholic. If
Oh,
you want to have healthy relationships, you need to
I
know
was gonna say
the
stop
difference
lying,
between
but
true love and fake love, right? Here are the 24 tips. Here are the 24 tips, right? Here are the 24 tips. They're comfortable, not in love, right? Sometimes faking love in a relationship is more about banishing loneliness than taking advantage of someone. If you feel more like your partner plus one than the spouse they adore, it could be that your lover is just filling a lonely void with your company. Number two, they lack emotional intimacy. Does your spouse ask you questions? I love with this
that's
one
number
because
one
it
right
says,
there.
"Do your
That's
spouse?"
number one.
It's asking, "Do your spouse?" It didn't ask your girlfriend or your boyfriend. They're asking, "Is your spouse?" Guys, this is marriage.com. Let's remember that. They want to get to know you on an emotional level. If not, you may have a problem in your relationship. Without emotional intimacy, your relationship will never progress to anything more profound than friends with benefits. Number three, Rhonda, the relationship feels shallow. How do they treat the relationship? Do they value your time and company? Do you know anything personal about each other? Do things sometimes feel mechanical on one side? Again, guys, we at marriage.com, Rhonda. This ain't no dating site. This is marriage.com.
Well, that's what people say they
These are
want.
people who are, man, if your relationship constantly feels shallow or like it's all for show, it probably is. Number four, I'm going to just go through these, guys. You're
Yeah,
changing to accommodate your partner. Okay? Y'all can read all this. Number five, you're always the one initiating. Number six, the relationship constantly feels like it's ending. I say, God,
damn,
right? It always feels like it's ending. Standing on the edge of a precipice is what this article says. Number
that's crazy.
seven, you don't put each other first. Come on in here, Jaheen. He told John, he told you this back in the day. You better put
Lord
that
have
woman
mercy.
first, right? If it wasn't for the makeup on my shirt, still I'll be chasing skirts now. Right? I'm telling you, he told you now.
Mm.
Number 8, you can't rely on them. Y'all better start recognizing, man. People got to be able to rely on you if it's a real relationship. The person,
Mm-hmm.
the fake relationship, no accountability, no responsibility. Number 9, the relationship lacks depth, right? So now, no, y'all are never alone together unless it's for sex. They're
Mm.
not concerned about building true intimacy. Instead, they just want to ensure they have a plus one to a fun social event. Guys, y'all better start recognizing because y'all thinking sex is what keeps a relationship together. This article is breaking it all down for you. Guys, number 10 got me when I saw it. Your words are worthless. Bruh, this lady said people
Now
showing
that's a
fake love
word.
have split personality. Boy, that's a word. Your words are worthless. It says people showing fake love practically have split personality. They say one thing
Mm-hmm.
and mean another. Number 11, they are really into their social media. Woo, how do you tell if someone is real or fake? It's to study how do they use social media. If you have a big date or anniversary come up, they spam social media with lovey-dovey selfies of the two of you. They spam it. Guys, y'all know what spam is? If they give you a gift, they expect you to show it off online. They
That's
frequently
crazy.
use their social media as an outlet to gush about how in love they are with you. Remember, guys, the more you see a couple on social media, the more that relationship is in trouble. Number 12, y'all don't have no future plans. Remember when I done said in previous podcasts, what's your 1 year, 5 year, 10 year plan? If they can't answer it, get away from them. They ain't got no
Mm-hmm.
future plan. Rhonda, what you thinking so far out of these 12? Because we got 24, so
No,
we halfway.
no, I like them. I like them so far. That word, your words are worthless. That's where I am with it right
Hey,
now.
that's a tattoo right there. That's a tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Number 13, indifference reigns supreme, guys. This one got me too. This one got me too. Indifference towards your happiness and your relationship is general. It's one of the
Yeah, what
biggest
you gonna
signs
cook?
of a
You could
fake
cook.
person.
You you cook
When
something.
someone truly loves you, they will make you feel validated and safe, right? They may not put much stock into how you feel, what you're doing, or who you are. Indifference reigns supreme. I don't care what you do. If you
Yeah.
don't communicate, right? Number 15, you haven't met each other's friends and family. Guys, this is marriage.com, right? Y'all ain't met the friends and family. Number 16, you put on a show for other people. Does your partner completely change personality when they're in a social group? Do they send over the top fake love text message when they know you with your friend?
That's a
Do
shame.
they treat you like a prize when you're in public, but seem indifferent when you're alone? Rhonda, look, this article, I was like, oh my God, the things we've been taught. Nobody gets taught this when they get into a relationship.
Unless,
Everybody think they can
yeah,
fix it. Number 17, they always seem bored. When you pretend to love someone, you won't put the time in or effort in being spontaneous and creating new and exciting memories together.
mm,
Number 18. Here's a different, Bronny. You know I'm big on this one. Your relationship is only about sex. In a fake relationship, there's an unhealthy attachment to sex, right? Sex is essential in marriage, but it shouldn't define an entire relationship. When it comes to true love versus fake love, true love will have you looking around. Looking beyond the physical. True love will lead you
mm-hmm.
to emotional intimacy, making fun plans together and getting to know each other on a deeper level. If y'all gravitate toward physical intimacy and nothing but, it could be a sign your relationship is surface level only. Boy, here's a big one. How many of y'all done heard marriage is work? Marriage ain't easy. This thing said your relationship fake. Number 19 said things are never easy. One of the easiest ways to tell if someone is fake is to watch the way they solve conflict. If
Mm-hmm.
someone is faking love in a relationship, turmoil will usually follow.
Mm-hmm.
People showing fake love will not have the patience or affection that it takes to resolve conflict. Oh, here's a big one. Number 20, you got a gut feeling. Boy, you ain't even settled. What you think about that one, Ron? The gut feeling.
Look, not only do
Trust
you
your
have to
gut.
have a gut feeling, you still got to see it. I
Mm-hmm.
got to see it. I can't just be assuming. No, that's what your gut is for.
I need proof. I need proof. I don't want to do nothing unless I got hard proof.
Girl, your bubble guts is all the
Yeah.
proof you need.
You know, you think, Ron, when you got bubble guts, you don't need proof that it's coming out. It's
No,
coming.
like, what did I say? How do some? I need to know how you gonna make my nervous system feel.
That's it.
Mm-mm.
That's it. Number 21, no personal growth. Number 22, emotional drain. Bruh, right? They are dismissive of your feelings, consistently causing you stress and anxiety. You may find yourself expending a lot of emotional energy without receiving the emotional support and nourishment you need in return. Brian, here's the
But
big
want
one,
you to give
superficial
all the
apology.
nourishment. But want you to give all
Brian,
the
look, yes,
nourishment.
want you to get all the nourishment, right? Guys, superficial apology, right? Basically mean you ain't changing no behavior. I'm gonna keep doing the same thing, but because you've been taught that
Cause
an
you ain't going
apology
nowhere.
fixes things,
You ain't
you ain't
going
going.
nowhere.
Now we don't know how to spell yin, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
You ain't going nowhere.
Social media, social media disconnect, guys. A social media disconnect may mean that your partner is not fully invested in the relationship or is trying to keep it hidden. Lack of posts or pictures of you together, limited interaction or acknowledgement on social platforms, or even the absence of indication that you're in a relationship at all. Well, not everyone is
So it
comfortable with
goes both
public
ways,
displays.
huh?
Their relationship online. A stark absence of any acknowledgement can raise concerns about the legitimacy of your relationship. Ronnie, you hit it. It go both ways. That's number 24, guys. The last one
Yeah.
is the social media disconnect, right? I had to go with this one. They give you the how to end a fake relationship. Number one, communicate your feelings. Number two, cut off contact. Number three, stand firm. Okay? Right? So, guys, I wanted y'all to see that. We ain't gonna go into the commonly asked question, right? Faking love in a relationship is toxic. Guys, look, what did she say? Pretending to love someone for the sake of masking loneliness is wrong.
Oh yeah, it's
It
wrong.
makes people feel worse about themselves and not better. Once you learn how to tell if someone is real or fake, spot the signs, it's best to turn the other way and run.
But no,
Ron,
we
jump
could
in there and
fix
tell me what you
them.
think about this
We
article.
go. We could fix
Mm-hmm.
them. We could change them. We could. We
They want to save
no.
them. They want
Yeah.
to save them, Brad. Rhonda, what you think about
So
those two articles?
outside of the second one being long, it was still good.
Had to get it
It was
in.
still
I
good. No, I
had
thought it was
to
some
get
good information in there. I look. If I thought people were ready for all of this, I think this would be great. But we could probably go through this list and see stuff not only in marriages, but even in our regular relationships with people that you're just like, oh,
it. Mm-hmm.
here we go. Um, but
Mm-hmm.
because it is, even as friends, it's hard to stay around somebody that don't have no future plans, right? That you can't rely
Mm-hmm.
on them. Like it applies to um so many different things, and so I just know people would rather stay in the fakeness. I think they would rather stay in the
Yeah,
fakeness.
brother. That fakeness validates everything you've been taught.
Yeah,
And you don't want to accept you've been taught. You don't want to accept you've been taught wrong.
yeah.
You don't want to accept you've been taught wrong. That
What you
guy,
mean,
when I
God?
saw these
What you
two
mean,
articles,
God ain't in my marriage? He gonna in your marriage?
ain't
Mm,
nothing in it.
I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there.
Doc, okay. Well, in your guys, whether you're dating or whether you married, guys, I went to marriage.com and saw this article, and I'm sitting here, marriage.com ain't for people who dating. Marriage.com for people who married. So y'all got to understand, a lot of y'all just formalize that fakeness. You just formalized it, right? So when I saw the article, I was like, we went from dating apps on that Fox News article
Hmm.
to now marriage.com. Why are people on marriage.com talking about fake relationships? A lot of us are in relationships that we having to accept are fake now. And now it's been described for us in 24 points. I said, oh my God,
Well, I'm
this
sure
thing is
people are
crazy.
googling. I'm sure people are googling so much about relationships now.
Yes.
with certain things.
Yes.
So I'm not surprised they came up with this particular article and had, reasons for putting certain things in here. But that
And
emotional
guys,
drain is real, but here we are fighting and
yes,
stuff. Now we
yes, it
gotta
is.
fight. We
Well,
gotta fight.
but Rhonda, but guys, if y'all look at this article was written in December 2023. All of my articles are post COVID because COVID changed every relationship, no matter who you are. COVID changed every relationship, no matter who you are. And I think that the number one thing when I saw this is I'm like, every time I hear buzzwords now, I go look for clarity and definitions, right? Because there's what you got taught, and then there's what's real, and how close that gap is. How close that gap is what changes everything. How close that gap is what changes everything. And I want everybody to kind of see that. Now, Rhonda, what's your takeaway for tonight's podcast? What's your final word?
Don't let your words become worthless in your relationship.
Yeah, you like that? That's the one that's that
Don't
word.
don't don't
Words
be
become
out here
worthless.
requiring all this stuff of people and you ain't giving them nothing back.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's easier said than done, but that's what people are out here doing. And people can't take what they give, but want to take all that they can.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, don't make your words
Guys,
worthless. Don't be out here emotionally draining people when you know you don't want to be there, but you also know you can't leave. Get the hell on.
absolutely. Well, it's funny, Rhonda, to say that because my takeaway is simple. If you fake, just be upfront with it. Because what causes problems is that what you got to realize is if I'm upfront about being fake and the person still get with me, you good. Because at least you told them up front, hey, I ain't what you think I am, and you can't fix me. I ain't doing all that for you. It ain't like that with you. Just be upfront, guys. Because the problems come in when you lying to people. If I'm fake and I tell you that up front and I'm truthful, and once you decide, if you the other party and you decide to say, well, I don't want to believe you, that's on you at this point, right? So if you fake, just be fake up front. Because I think y'all gonna be surprised to find out that a lot of people love fake. A lot of people don't want real. I want fake because fake allows me to believe what I got taught. Real means I got to give up what I've been taught. And a lot of people don't want to give up their tradition. And that's my takeaway from tonight, man. And y'all know what it is. It's the Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. Again, I'm the real cigar Jeff. Y'all look down in the description, man. Find me on Facebook. Find me on YouTube. Find me on Instagram. Again, Spotify, Amazon Music. Y'all do me a favor. Look down in the description. Support the channel. Get the merch, man. Are you truly a fan? If you don't have the merch, make sure you get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man. Is Jeff and Rhonda crazy or we on to something? Like, share, and subscribe. Rhonda, I got to turn it over to you as my resident relationship expert. Tell them where they can find you on the socials.
Y'all can find me on IG at RMB
Man, and y'all know what it is. And until next time, we gonna holler.